Hello again, this is Mr. Toffee and welcome back to This Week in PC Gaming News, the show where I share the latest in PC gaming news for the week of 9th September. Let's jump right into it. The highly anticipated Gundam Evolution game has finally received release dates. Developed and published by Bandai Namco, fans of the franchise finally have a date to look forward to as the game is slated to release for PC first on 21st September. Console players will unfortunately have to wait as the game is expected to release for the PlayStation and Xbox consoles on 30th November. For those who don't know, Gundam Evolution is a multiplayer online PvP team-based shooter but with mechas from the Gundam franchise. Basically Overwatch but Gundam anime. CD Projekt Red's Night City Wire livestream announced that the Cyberpunk 2077 Edge Runners update would go live on the 6th of September. The Cyberpunk 2077 Edge Runners update adds the Roach Race minigame, which is also available on the Apple App Store and Google Play Store. Other additions include David Martinez's jacket from the anime Netflix series, updates to the transmog system, new Ripper Dog additions, new photo mode additions, as well as nearly a dozen new weapons. CD Projekt Red also announced Cyberpunk 2077's first expansion, which is titled Phantom Liberty and is set to release in 2023. The expansion is described to be a spy thriller set in an all-new district of Night City. Overwatch 2's new heroes won't be free right out of the gate. According to a tweet from John Spector, the game's commercial lead, the new heroes will be gated behind Battle Pass progression, both on the normal free tier and the premium paid tier. And also, the leak indicates that the next hero in the game is Kiriko. This new Battle Pass system is a far cry from the first Overwatch back in 2016, where new heroes are available from the get-go. Then again, Overwatch 1 was a regular retail title, while the new one is a free-to-play game. Some things have to give, I guess. It remains to be seen if people will truly leave the game in droves, or just shut their mouths and keep playing. Publisher Plaion and Japanese developer Toy Logic have announced Warlander, a free-to-play, third-person, online multiplayer warfare game set in a medieval fantasy world. It will launch first in open beta for PC via Steam starting 12 September, followed by 9th gen consoles at a later date. But what is Warlander exactly? Well, it's been described to be an action-packed, third-person, online multiplayer game with a unique style that mashes a medieval-inspired setting, fantastical items and abilities, and powerful robots, apparently. Featuring intense competitive skirmishes and epic castle siege warfare with up to 100 players, you must use the almighty powers of godlike warriors, clerics and mages, as well as siege weapons and cataclysmic spells to control the battlefield. To win, you must work as a team, defend your keep, and tactically break into the enemy's stronghold to destroy their core. Sounds pretty fun if you ask me. PC title HOLOCURE is getting a new 0.4 update, which should be out by the time you hear these exact sentences. The new update will add in new characters, new enemies, new weapons, and new stages. The new VTubers you get to play as include Tokino Sora, Roboko-san, Azuki, Sakura Miko, and Hoshimachi Suisei. The game will also add in a new talent outfit feature where you can pick between a VTuber's original outfit or new threads. If you're not sure what HOLOCURE is, it's basically Vampire Survivors, but with VTubers and VTuber culture and memes. And strafing, which is a pretty big deal in the genre. Go check it out, it's free and fun. And lastly, in the esports space, renowned Singaporean Dota 2 player Ice 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 will not be participating in the International 2022 Southeast Asian qualifiers. How do we know this? Because this team, Team SMG, announced on Twitter that the Dota 2 division had been disqualified following the organization's failure to register the new players ahead of the cut-off time for the 2023 Dota Pro Circuit. A bit reckless if you ask us. The statement wrote, several reasons contributed to the unfortunate situation, including communication breakdown between the team manager and players, as well as the late confirmation of finalized DPC roster. This also means that Ice 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 will not be participating in this year's TI. He has only ever missed one other TI, which was 2017. Following this, Team SMG's CEO, Kenchi Yap, also stepped down and an interim will take his place. After a year of bad publicity, let's hope the Singaporean Malaysian esports organization starts to see better days. And now our top picks for PC gaming this week. Starting off, we have Disney Dreamlight Valley. Disney Dreamlight Valley is a hybrid between a life sim and an adventure game rich with quests, exploration, and engaging activities featuring Disney and Pixar friends. The elephant in the room is that Disney Dreamlight Valley is in early access, meaning that it isn't free to get into from the get-go. The game costs $30 US, which nets you in-game currency called Moonstones and early access privilege. So if you're looking for a life sim that encourages creativity at the cost of hard work and menial labor a la Animal Crossing, then maybe give it a shot. Next up on our list, we have Steel Rising. When you think action RPG in a dark fantasy-esque setting taking after existing time periods of yore, one would think the Victorian era since we have Bloodborne. Maybe even the French Revolution, where neoclassicism drips in every single corner, though ravaged and worn and torn. At US 50, you can relive those fantasies with Steel Rising, as that's a hardcore action-adventure RPG where you take the role of a rogue automaton warrior who tries to confront King Louis XVI's mechanical army and help the revolutionists to take the king down in this alternative story of the 1789 French Revolution. It's a fun and decent challenge, though it doesn't elevate itself from the Souls-like pack beyond the setting. Still, the game has an assist mode that lets you tweak the difficulty at any time at the cost of no achievements. So that's something. And lastly, here's a cheerful online party game, Who's Who. In Who's Who, you need to figure out who's real and who's an AI character, while simultaneously trying to pass off as an AI character yourself. If you suspect one of the roaming Funko Pop-like characters is real, you have to attack them. But if you happen to attack a fake character, it's game over for you. For only $5 US, why not give it a shot? And that's it for this week's PC Gaming Roundup, where we bring you the best news and game picks for the Master Race platform, be it desktops or laptops. If you like more videos like these, do subscribe to our YouTube page and smash that notification button like how you mashed that fishing minigame prompt in Disney Animal Crossing while someone's watching like a creep. We post new content every week. Bye for now and keep your gaming real. Real PC! Oh yeah.